The Maple Leafs have signed this goal-scoring prospect to an NHL deal. You're gonna have to wait and see who this player is. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. If you don't know who I'm already, my name is Nick Barden. I cover the Toronto Marlies for the Leafs Nation. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe, and if you really enjoy it as well, leave a like. Let's try and hit a like target of 150 likes for this video. Also, don't forget to comment down below what you think of the signing. On Friday, April 29th, the Maple Leafs announced that they've signed Bobby McMann to a two-way, two-year future deal with an AAV of $762,500. This signing was bound to happen, in my opinion, and if you've watched any of the past videos I've made, most recently, the last video I made, now, as promised, I am going to give you a sleeper pick for who could be a very impactful player for the Maple Leafs next season, and that name, if you haven't heard it already, is Bobby McMann. After playing 4 games with the Newfoundland Growlers in the ECHL, McMann came up to the Marlies and never looked back. McMann's on the bigger side at 6'1". He has a lot of strength on the puck and off of it. His defensive structure in the game is very good. His offensive structure as well. He has that physicality, he has that speed, and he can turn that speed on at any moment in time and blow past players in the opposing team's end to get a scoring chance from the outside. He's very good at that, and he uses it to his advantage a lot. Now, McMann is signed for one more season with the Toronto Marlies. He signed the extension earlier this year, which means the Maple Leafs like what they see from him. And I think if he continues his play into the postseason, how far they get is yet to be seen, but if he continues that good play next season and just continues to build his game, there's going to be a Maple Leafs contract in his future, no doubt about it. Where I said Bobby McMann is likely going to get signed by the Maple Leafs at some point, either towards the end of this season throughout the summer or early in the next season, and he did it in a few days. If you don't know a lot about Bobby McMann, I'm going to explain a little bit right now. He's a 6'1" center or wing. He can play either at center or the left wing. He's a left shot. He's very physical, very strong on and off the puck. He's very skilled as well, and one of his best traits is his shot. I think one of the biggest aspects that the Maple Leafs and Marlies have with him is his leadership. In his last year at Colgate University, he was the captain. He's come in to this Marlies team, and he's been a massive leader for this group. Whether it be talking in the dressing room or scoring big goals, McMann has exceeded my expectations at the beginning of the year, where he started with the ECHL's Newfoundland Growlers. That's right, he wasn't even on the Toronto Marlies to begin the season. One of the other things that stands out just about Bobby McMann in general is his leadership, like I said earlier, but he does it in such a subtle way. He does it by leading by example. The way he does that is during practices. He's always one of the last players off the ice, like I said in the prior video that I made about him. And with being one of the last players off the ice, while some players might be on their own or hanging out, having fun, doing a certain drill or penalty shootout or something, Bobby McMann isn't usually there. He's usually seen somewhere else practicing his craft, whether it's stick handling, whether it's shots, whether it's skating. He's doing a lot, and he's taking this very seriously. And now, I'm not saying neither of the other players are taking it seriously, because they do, but Bobby McMann is at another level, and I think when you compare him to players in terms of work ethic, one of the players that comes to mind is Nick Robertson. They both share the love for the game and the love to work. There's actually a point in the season where I did an interview with Bobby McMann, and he was the last one off the ice actually after Nick Robertson. Those two share the work ethic of an animal. Like, it's crazy. They are both very driven, and you could just see it from McMann throughout the season, whether it be the first day of training camp, whether it be one of the first practices, or one of the practices throughout the season. McMann was always working on his craft, and there wasn't a day that he missed that. Now, I'm sure a lot of things caught the eye of the Maple Leafs with McMann. I'm sure his ability to use his strength to his advantage with the puck, beating players on the outside to come in and cut in behind the defender and get a scoring chance. His goals, he's scored 24 goals this season, and it's a Marlies record now. He passed Josh Leivo's 23 on Thursday night against Laval. Again, like I've said in the video, his puck presence, his ability to use his strength, his shot, his defense, everything about his game, all compounded into one, just allows him to be a player that can be used in almost every situation, whether it be power play, penalty kill. If the Marlies are going to need a big player to come up and block a shot when they're up. Bobby McMann is one of those guys. And I think at the end of the day, that was the big thing, was that McMann could be used in every situation. McMann really grew throughout this season. The Maple Leafs, I'm sure, really liked that, and I think to put it over the top was his 24th goal of the season. It was the fact that he broke the Marlies rookie goal record. If we're looking at where he could slot in the Maple Leafs lineup in the future, I think a fourth line or third line role would be very good. I'd be interested to see how he would fare on the Maple Leafs fourth line playing against other fourth lines, because he could exploit players a lot with the puck, and he could probably do some damage at the NHL level if he's used in the right way. The last thing I do want to highlight on Bobby McMann is just how driven he is. When I interviewed him earlier this season, that day where he didn't come off the ice for a very long time, he talked about how he wasn't done working, how he's not where he wants to be. Similar to Nick Robertson, he wants to be in the NHL. Bobby McMann wants that too, and he's now a step closer after signing a contract with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just before we do end the video though, I wanted to update you on some Marlies news really in general. The Leafs are playing Boston tonight, which is Friday night. Joey Anderson is coming up with the Maple Leafs to play. That's his third game in 3 nights. The Marlies play again tomorrow against Belleville in their last regular season game. They have to win it to clinch, or they have to have a Rochester loss to clinch. And it might look like Joey Anderson is going to play with the Leafs tonight against Boston, again Friday night, and it might be the case where he travels back to Belleville tomorrow and plays in 4 games in 4 nights, which is mind-boggling. The Marlies, it won't be 4 games in 4 nights, it'll be 4 games in almost 4 nights, because the Marlies play at 3 p.m. tomorrow, which, if Joey Anderson plays that amount of games in 4 days, I don't think I've ever seen a hockey player do that, especially at the professional level. And if he does do that, it's going to be crazy to think, just if they make the playoffs, how important that player was coming back into the Marlies lineup. But now that is going to be it for me in this video of the Maple Leafs signing Bobby McMann. Let me know what you think about the signing in the comment section down below. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see as well in the comments section. When the Marlies and Leafs do end their seasons, I'm going to be looking to other forms of videos to make, whether it be food, IRL, gaming videos. Let me know, and let me know as well if you want me to stream and how often you might be able to tune into a stream in the comment section down below. If you really enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe because it helps a lot, and let's try and hit our like goal. And if you've made it this far, again, make sure to drop a like on the video. It helps a lot. But again, Bobby McMann signs a 2-year, 2-way future deal, which I believe will begin in the 2022-23 season, and it's an AAV of $762,500. And yeah, Bobby McMann with the Leafs, could be with the Marlies, he probably will be, but yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.